Hello guys, Empress G here, and it's Saturday where I'm at. And guys, the sun is shining, don't let it fool you. It is minus 12, and with the wind chill, it is minus 21. So guys, I heard a few people were saying Jamaica was cold the other day. You want to know what cold is? Come to Canada. It's minus 21 Saturday, okay? Anyway, folks, I'm gonna do a couple. I haven't done this in a while. Today I should be doing my soup. While we see about that later on. But right now we're gonna do some fritters, some Jamaican style fritters. I've seen a lot of people done fritters, folks, but it's different in every country. So right now, folks, I have some boneless saltfish. And one thing when you're making fritters or stuff like that, you don't want to get all the salt out of your saltfish. So these are boneless right now, codfish, and I'm just gonna put them in a water that is just boil over them. Then I just take them out, and they shrink too. They shrink a lot. So the water is boiled up. So I'm just gonna, I already washed them off already with some lime, because remember it's fish, folks. So you're gonna wash them off. So I'm just gonna grab, just letting the water boil over them for a few minutes, and then I start to do my stuff. Okay. So, and like I said, our fritters, I've seen other island fritters, and it's like a totally different thing. Always we like all our stuff in it, our tomato, onions, scallion, and tomato and thyme and all of that. Some people when I make it, they said no, they don't put onions in it, or So like I said, this is this is our style one I'm doing. I did couple of other island one before up there, and it is nice, but I like my fritters with a lot of vegetable in it, a lot of vegetable, especially my tomato, bell peppers, and all of that. So that's the one I'm gonna do in, as I say, a Jamaican style fritters, because there's many variations, folks. I've seen even Norwegian, because codfish is in Norway a lot. I see even them. So folks, right now, just let the water boil up over it. Then throw it off, and then get my flour, sieve my flour. Always sieve your flour, folks. You get a better result, So this is it. And anyway, I'm staying inside today. I'm too old for this cold outside, folks. I've done 50 years of it, So right now, I'm just staying inside. Yeah, 50 years is a long time, but it's what it is. It's all about economics, folks, so, that's it. Anyway, I'm going to take it off now and just throw off the water, because like I said, I've tasted some Jamaican fritters, and the saltfish is, I don't know if it's fresh fish should have put in there, but you cannot, and any kind of cooking even with your codfish, folks, you can't let it boil out too much, otherwise you lose the flavor. You have to have some degree of salt. It doesn't have to be salt, but you have to have some salt in it, I know people are have to, especially people who suffer from hypertension. That is understandable. You have to get it for them as fresh as possible. So that's it. So right now I have my. Let me turn off that. My niece is supposed to be coming by, so they love this stuff. Like I said, do some soup later on, because Saturday, and you must have your soup, especially in this cold, folks. And so, let me grab my flour. One minute, folks. Okay. Grab some flour. And I always, once in a while put a little cornmeal in it too. No baking powder though. Otherwise, and folks, we're going to do some planting. So, you know, some of the planting, don't let the looks fool you folks. So we're going to do some planting and Jamaican codfish fritters. And my skillet is ready. So let me just get the flour. Save my get the cornmeal. A little bit of cornmeal. Give it a very nice taste. Well, yeah. And if you try to get the organic cornmeal, folks, it's better because it have less you don't, because corn is these days are very GMO stuff. So you know, I don't really fool around corn anymore, because you when they tell you that things are organic these days, folks, you don't know. You know, even though I still buy organic stuff, but a lot of them is on the news about they're faking it, so you have to watch out for those things. Also, folks, the other day, I did a video and I mentioned, you know, I use Himalayan salt, pink salt a lot, and one of my subscribers writing to me, I have to be careful with the Himalayan salt, especially coming from India, because where they get it out of the cave, and during the war they have a lot of missile and stuff there, and a lot of this debris from all of that stuff gets into the salt, and you know what, that could be carcinogenic. That could be, when you get inside you could have problem there, you know. So I don't so I just like tell the person, I don't, my Himalayan salt is not from India or Pakistan. I see Pakistan and India is big out there in selling it, and so mine, so I appreciate her you know saying that. So and it was I don't know if she was an Indian person or what, but she stated in that the people should be careful, because and then she gave the facts there. So when I check it out, yeah, some of these caves in India during the war and thing, that's where they have all of their stuff exploded and things. So all those metal from all of those weapon and stuff get into the salt and it grind, just like sea salt too, folks. Sea salt, because so much plastic is in the ocean, they're telling you, the scientists are telling you that sea salt, a lot of sea salt sometimes could be full with plastic inside of it, so you don't know what to do anymore, folks. So you know what, so this is it. So you have to be careful where you buy a certain salt, and you know, because it's not all sea salt is safe, because this is coming from scientists telling you that the ocean is full with plastic, folks. You know, you find fish and dolphin and stuff, turtle and thing with, you know, plastic around their neck and all of that, you know. So this is it. So we just have to be more aware of the stuff that, you know, we consume, I guess. So it's what it is, folks. It's what it is, you know. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cornmeal. Not too much, just a little bit. And it gives it, folks, it gives it such a nice taste, the cornmeal. And this one I'm gonna drop a little bit of curry in it, and that's, you can do it just plain white, but I'm gonna put a little bit of curry in this one, you know, and that kicks it up a notch or two too. Yeah. Yeah, so these are gonna be awesome fritters. So folks, I'm just gonna get all my vegetable and everything ready and come right back, okay? Okay guys, I'm back, and I have everything all ready. The saltfish is all picked up and all of that. The pot is heating. The flour, I saved the flour, and I'll show you all the stuff that's needed for it. Like, you know, I know, like I said, there's many different islands they do their fritters in different way, but how we do ours, we do it with a lot of some saltfish in there. And folks, I have some green onions, some garlic, some parsley, lots of tomato and bell peppers, and all of that gonna go in the flour. right there. And as I told you before, I put a little baking powder, and I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. And I like to put those in. I put in a little bit of vegetable dry spice in. Spice it up. Not too much. Oh, and these I'm doing curry, folks. Because back home is basically that's the biggest fritters we have. You can do it white, or you put a little curry in it, and the curry give it awesome. That is the tradition back home. So let me get my curry, and I'm not even gonna. I used to have think they're in this bottle, this pot, but I don't buy it anymore. Make my own because I'm not getting any endorsement from Better Pack. So why am I using their stuff, right? No. Yeah. So that's my own curry in there. So folks, oh hi guys, my niece is here. Say hi.
Hi everyone, happy Saturday.
So I'm giving a try our little tricks of the trade here, how to you know, make fritters. So right now for me, I just put a little bit of spices. So Jamaican and our fritters, right?
Yeah.
Like we love a lot of vegetable in our fritters. So here is the saltfish, guy. Can you see me from there?
Yep.
So I'm putting in all of saltfish, and it's all boneless. And like I said, you wash your saltfish with some nice lemon water juice, and I just boil it off once. Okay, so I have some green onions that give it a lot of flavor, some white onions, I'm putting in some parsley, a little bit of garlic, and this is a little cilantro. That knocks it up a notch or two, folks. And like I said, this is our West Indian stuff. The tomato is a must. Bell peppers is a must. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, put in the rest of the garlic. Yeah, so this I'll leave there for now. So folks, we have all of that, and one of the main things in it, folks, is your Scotch bonnet pepper, and it depends on how hot you want it. So you can take the heat.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm just gonna slice this up. And folks, you know what? It's these peppers anyway are not that hot, so I'm gonna just dice this up. I'm gonna try to leave the seed out for my niece. But you know what? You might get one fritters and get a piece of pepper in it, so that's it. So
I'm okay with pepper.
Okay. So folks, that's it. I leave the seed though. And so folks, a thyme to put in there is a must. And what I do, I'm using the green thyme. And folks, what you do, you're not gonna cut it up with a stick. Put in, right? You're gonna just take like that, and this you can keep back, put in your soup or whatever. So take off the sprig like that, because you don't want to use a stick. Okay, and this is it. And if you have dry thyme, it will be the same thing. You just use your dry thyme. And these sticks that left back, they still have a flavor, so I'm gonna just use them, add those to soup, if I ever do soup. Okay, so you just mix it all together. I add gonna add a little bit black pepper to it, not a lot. Some sweet paprika, give it some flavor. And you know, you could do any kind of herbs you like in your stuff. I put in a little bit of basil also. The fan is going, so that's why I'm holding. And a bit of oregano. And as I say, you could put any herbs you want in it, because and I just put a little tips of, I love this herb, my rosemary. Okay. Okay, I think that's it basically. And I put a bit of salt in. I'm just gonna put a little curry powder.
We put any pimento in it?
Huh?
Any pimento? Any allspice? Any pimento?
The allspice not necessary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know what? I have the the one that grated that
Like the powdered.
yeah, the powder, you know. If I use a jerk seasoning, then that will cover it, but I don't want to give it too much heat. So we'll put a bit of a powder. Yeah, I grind this up. This is my allspice I grind up. I have the old one like for when I'm doing soup. And that's the allspice there, folks. A little bit in there. And like I said, you could put any kind of herbs and thing you want. So I had the curry in, the curry powder, because this is how a lot of Jamaican make their fritters. You have curry powder in it, and that is awesome, folks. Awesome. They give it a nice flavor. By the look of this, I'm gonna add a little bit more flour to it. And folks, if I make a batch and I just use a few, I just put it in a container, put it in the fridge. When you're ready again, feel like some fritters, you just take it out and do some, and just make some of it. This already make already. So this is it. So if this now, I'm not gonna use all of this. I just put the rest of it in a container, and I take it out at a time before let it thaw out, and it's good as new. And you got to wash your water you put in it, because you don't want to make it too thin or too thick. You just want to give it a good balance, okay? So then, because if it's too thin, then well, in that case you could add some more flour. If it's too thick, you add water. Either way, you can take away or add to it. So you want to have a sort of a little bit of not too thin consistency, okay? And this, you know, it's hard to tell anybody what amount of water to put. Yeah, you don't have to get it to a thick, because if it's too thin, you put it in the pot, it's gonna stick to the pot. So I guess if you make it, you could try a little one and see how that works, and then you know, yeah, you need to add more flour to it. But for making fritters, folks, it's not really any measurement, I would say right there. Now this needs a little bit more water, just need a little bit thinner. And I'm just gonna see if it you see, when they say boneless saltfish, you still find a few bone in it. Codfish, still fine. I don't want to make it like too salty, but you don't want to have it too fresh, otherwise it doesn't have much taste, folks. So, let me see. Add a little more. I think I'll add a little more spice to it. Spice it up. You know, these spices have a lot of have enough salt in them, right? Okay, and the pot is heated right now, so once I mix it all up, I just start to make them, and I get this neat rack for draining. 99 cents. I think I pick it up in Walmart. As they say, clearance sale. And you know me though, I love my sale. Okay, folks, so I am going to try a little one just to see the consistency of it. I know the pot is hot. And if it moves around, yes. Alright, that's good. And it depends on how big you want them, folks. And you know what, it's not gonna have too smaller, you know. Okay, so and you just turn your stove down. You don't want to get your fritters all burned, okay? And I like to make them not too small, so they're like bite size. You have one or two and you're good, you know. And I'm using my mom cast iron pot, which is great for doing fritters. And I don't want to put them too close together, because then you have to lift everything over, so I sort of space them out. Yeah, because when you put them too close, then you have to be very creative to flip them all over and they don't fall apart on you. So a lot of vegetables are in these. This little one you could flip. I let my niece sample that little one. I'm gonna put, I think one more could hold. I don't want to put too much at the same time.
I think 5 is good.
Yes, yes. And as for this, the rest of this seasoning, I'm gonna let it go towards my soup. Because it's Saturday, folks, and we can't not have tradition going, okay? It has to be soup. And all this parsley is all good for the soup, and the rest of this chopped onions. I wouldn't put this pepper in there because it would be too hot. You put an old pepper just to get the flavor of it, but I never put that in with the seed like that. Okay, so let me see if they're ready to flip. Put the stove up a little bit more, guys. If the stove is too low for, they're gonna take a long time and they're gonna suck up too much oil. So just put this thing on a reasonable heat. You know that today it's they say -9 and it feel like -21. Is that cold outside?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, they said -12, but with the wind chill they said it's gonna be more like -21. So here comes spring. Well, this is still winter anyway. We still have about a month to go or so.
February is always cold.
Yeah. What did they say? March, what comes in like a lamb? What did they say about coming like a lamb and like
March.
there's a saying there, but I can't.
I think it's out like a lion, and April is in like a lamb or something like that.
Yes, because April, I remember, even May, I remember May we got snow many years ago.
We usually get at least one in May.
Yeah. So in like a lamb and out like a lion. That's the same, I think, folks.
So March is out like a lion, and April's in like a lamb.
So I'm going to flip those over right now, folks. I think that's done on that side. But you know me, I like to clean up as I go along. Okay, my niece is doing that. Good for you.
This little one might be able to come out now.
You could use both this. This will help you to hold them. This spatula. You good? Okay. The little one there, you can sample it. See if it needs
Paper towel.
I'm gonna let me get the rack. We have a rack here that's gonna I'll put the rack here so they cut. Yeah, you just put them up there. We can always wash the cardboard later.
Right, this little one I'm gonna.
So they drain. Paper towel. This is my last paper towel. That's it.
I guess we gotta make a run to Costco.
You know what I want to go up there for also? They have the real olive oil and
Yes.
they have a good price.
Yeah,
And the
they're really
Kirkland
good.
brand is good, right? Yeah, so.
We'll go
Here.
next weekend, and then we'll show the viewers.
You want a saucer?
Sure.
Yeah, because it's hot. Oh, well, yeah, I'll do a video at Costco when we go. Yeah, why not? Well, guys, have you seen it? Okay. I hope it's not funny because my ear.
It's
No
not.
makeup.
It's not.
Yeah, I saved you this bullet cake. I did bullet cake. I had it in the freezer. So, you know it? No. Well, that was some kid over and I did it. That was,
I appreciate it.
No.
The bullet cake and bun and cheese
Well,
and all that. I get so tired of it.
Okay, I saved you escovitch fish.
Thank
That's
you.
good? Okay. I did a video a couple days ago at escovitch and the bami. Yeah, so I said I saved it too. Or jack and the snapper.
It's gotta cool down a bit.
No, you know, bullet cake, it was by request. Somebody requested me to do it. And they bring all the stuff because I don't do much sweet. You know, if I do like some a cheesecake or something. But what I want to do, a baking thing, that's another Jamaican favorite, but I won't say till I do it. So you see, that's that.
So you put paper towel on it?
I am gonna put yes,
Or underneath it?
I think underneath it, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. You know what? This is over here. No, last year, remember you got this for me.
The whole
12,
case?
12, yeah.
So then you only need about 2 cases for the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was last year. And the reason why I love the Kirkland brand, because I've seen the same 12 with Bounty. Bounty have 6 for $27.
That's way too much.
Yeah, that's way too much. And this is 12, and these are huge.
I like these because they don't fall apart.
Yes,
So
yes.
you clean your house, you clean your car,
Yeah, you know.
and they can withstand all of that.
So this is it. So when we go, I just 2 things, and I'm just gonna get some, what? Let me see if put these over. Yeah, I think I put the stove up a little bit higher because, like I said, if it's not, then they're gonna suck up a lot of oil, and yeah. So I just put it on a. Go just a little bit below medium, maximum. Yeah, so all ready to.
Are you going to cook all of it, or can I take some?
I'm going to give you some to take.
Yeah, in a Ziploc.
So
I'll
when
just put it in the
Khalid came
freezer.
down here and put it in the freezer?
Yeah, we make fritters all the time, but
Yes.
I like your mix.
No, that's
Your
why,
mix,
that's why
your
you did this
special
much.
mix,
Yeah, that's
special
why.
anti-G mix.
Thank you. So
Nothing compares.
I'm going to give you a container.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
better, yeah.
I have many different
Yeah.
things. I have freezer bags.
So when
and
you're
stuff.
ready, just take it. I haven't had a cup of tea since morning now. And it's what? Like I
3:30.
just drink my green juice. I make some yesterday, but it left. I have some left over, but I like to give it to people fresh. Yeah, I did kale, celery. I put even spinach in that.
Nice.
Yeah, I got some organic spinach because you have to be careful with spinach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those yeah stuff. You have to do. You want to have some tea or something? Yes. Okay.
I'll wait till you're done.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's just my whole idea. Make that much. Yeah.
And next might be potato salad. I've
Yeah,
been asking for potato salad.
So
When
you
I
want-
make
you want-
it, I
you
put
want me to
mustard in
make-
it.
You want to
But
make it today and carry it with you? No, I have all the stuff. I have nice potato. That just take a few minutes.
I could have brought. I could go to the grocery store, right?
Huh?
I could go to the grocery store.
For what?
Do we need anything?
No, we have the peas. We
You have eggs and
carrots,
all
we
that?
have eggs.
Boiled eggs and stuff?
Everything, and you just put some. I don't know what you put in, but I love to put a little parsley or
Or we
dill
can
in.
see. We go to maybe next week.
You want to leave it for next week?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're gonna, yeah, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, let me see these now. So, folks, these are the first set we're taking out, and let me show you. We're putting them on the, up here, just to drain. But I like them really crisp. When you bite them, it's really crunchy. So that's the first one. I'm making a nice cup. I'm gonna have a couple of coffees today instead. Because all week is just my herbs, ginger, my fever grass / lemongrass. I have thirsty one day, Yeah, so I think my cold will be okay. Because I have drank so much whiskey and we call it cleansing. Yeah, and it's a cold and you have to work on it.
Herbal tea.
Herbal tea, and I have mango leaves. I have, all mango tea leaves are very good. Okay, so here we go, folks. So that's the first set there. So we're gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna.
Should I pause it?
Yeah. Okay, that was 5. So, and this is a lot of saltfish and everything in there, folks. So they yummy. Yes, yours is the salt content.
I finished it. It's good.
So you didn't need any more salt.
No,
or anything?
didn't need
Oh,
anything
okay.
more. It's
Okay,
perfect.
Okay. So we're doing these 5, folks.
And it didn't even taste that peppery.
So I could add some more
at all.
pepper? So I could add some more pepper?
Maybe because it's a small one. We'll see. I'll try
Yeah,
a big one and see.
I'm not gonna add any more, especially for please. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that because the seeds.
We're not afraid of pepper though. We can eat
You can eat
pepper.
pepper. If I was doing it just for myself, I would just cut it up with the
My
seeds.
mom trained me.
So
with
this
pepper.
now is gonna
It's
go.
fun.
This is gonna for you.
Oh.
I was gonna do a
We
plantain.
can make 15.
You gonna eat some?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see how it tastes, folks. Let's see.
Let's see how it looks on the inside.
Oh my God. That's good. Wow.
Look at all that.
Yeah.
So
That is our fritters.
fishy goodness.
Yeah. That.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah.
But, ooh,
Eat it.
flavorful,
Guys,
spicy and nice.
you wanna have some plantain?
Sure.
Okay.
I never say no.
I'm gonna do a green plantain and crush it.
Mm.
It's a long video, but it's like I said, it's for few people who's interested.
I can always pause it and come back.
So, folks, we are finished frying up this fritters, and when we finish frying these few, we'll come back. Yeah, and fry the plantain. Okay, so
We'll be right back.
okay, guys,
And
we're
we're back.
and the fritters are done, and we'll just show you a quick here's our fritters here, right? And we're gonna do the plantain right now, folks. We're gonna do some green plantain, and how we do them back home in Jamaica, we crush the plantain. Mind you lose it again, like yeah. Let me be careful. So, guys, this is our green plantain here, and what we're gonna do, I have a few pieces here already. You're just gonna peel your plantain. We're just gonna let it brown on each side, and we squeeze it. We're gonna use the skin of the plantain, or because some people is not very good at the skin, then you could use a paper bag to squeeze it in. These are like these are green, not too green, but these can be squeezed.
Can you show them?
So, folks, this is the skin we take off the plantain. You just mark it and just go right around and take it off. So you try to secure your I'm gonna do this one so they will look very okay. So, folks, we are frying them right now, and we're gonna fry them on each side, and then we're gonna squeeze them. So this is how you do green plantain. You can just fry it straight up if you like, but this is how we grow up growing green plantain, and it's so good. I prefer the green plantain any day more than the ripe plantain. So we're just gonna let that brown on each side. Then we just yeah, we're just gonna let it brown on each side, and we just squeeze it. Lucky thing I didn't put all those seeds. and this is why when I do it, I don't put the seeds in, because not everybody can take it. Alright, guys, we're back, and we're gonna squeeze in the plantain right now too, because we have to brown them first, as I say. So right now we're gonna squeeze them and then give them a last fry on both sides. So right now you would call it brown. They're brown right now, and we're gonna put them back, squeeze it, and put them back in, and let them do that thing. And this is how we do green plantain. Guys, if you just fry it like that, folks, it doesn't really have any taste. But when you brown it and you squeeze it and you put it back in the pot, it's awesome. And like I said, I love green plantain more than ripe plantain. I don't love to eat too much stuff that's sweet. So I buy my plantain and I keep it in the fridge, the bottom of the fridge, and it lasts. Because when you leave it out, it ripes very fast. So I keep them in the fridge, and they're good to go. So we'll just give them a fry. So here you can see I'm squeezing them, and you see I'm squeezing them in the skin. So you have to be very creative to get the skin. And like I said, if you don't get the skin off in one piece, and you get two pieces, you can just put them on top of each other and squeeze, or use a paper bag, a clean paper bag to squeeze them.
None like the skin though, Auntie G.
Huh?
Authentic.
Yeah, if you can, it's authentic.
Yes.
As my niece just said, folks.
You have to use the skin.
The skin is authentic. You hear that from my niece, folks? Yes, authentic. And that's the big thing in Jamaican cooking, you know. Okay, so
Behind the scenes with Auntie G.
so we're just gonna let those fry on both sides, and plant it. They don't take too long. To brown it, folks, it take about a few minutes, depending on how much you brown. You know you brown it, and that's it. So I'm gonna put them on this right now. Then we're gonna add them to the fritters. And this, guys, this is when I was growing up. This still is a good breakfast. Yeah, and now you can do it any time of the day. But fried fritters and fried plantain, or fried fritters and fried dumpling, or some people would call it fried jammy cake. That is a good breakfast there. That is one of Jamaican
With a few eggs and stuff, right?
Well, I want to add a few eggs to it too. Yeah, yeah, that's it. So I'm just flipping these over to fry them on each side. And you're not gonna put them. You put them on a reasonable heat, because if your heat is too low, then this will suck up all that oil, and you won't get a good result. So that's it. You don't fry, but you're gonna have quite a bit of oil in it. And
We sprinkle salt on it.
after then we'll sprinkle a little salt. I'm gonna have me a cup of coffee. Normally don't, with some real cream. Once a week, well, on the weekend mostly I have a cup of coffee. During the week it's all.
I have coffee every day.
You have coffee every day. Well, you know why?
Good morning.
When
So I gotta get up.
When I was still in the workforce.
Snow and bills in Canada.
When I was still in the workforce, see, I needed that.
Right.
Because sometimes I do 12-hour shift, 16 hours. If the weather is bad and nobody come to relieve you, no nurse come, then what you have to do? You have to
stay up. You gotta figure it out.
That's why I have more uniform than I was in uniform most of the time, more than my ordinary, like
Clothes.
going out clothes.
Yep.
Yeah. Right now I have 2 barrels of uniform. Yeah.
Well,
And you're, some of them are still even brand new, so I'm figuring out maybe I'll give away the new ones, but
maybe someone back home, some nurses back home,
could use them. Two full barrels there, So my uniform, they didn't look like uniforms from them, because they used to be so
nice.
Remember the white uniform thing gone a long time ago, and the hat. That sterile thing gone. That sterile thing. So you have a choice how you you want your uniforms. And believe you me, guys, I have some in there I could wear as ordinary clothes, because they looks like ordinary clothes. They don't look like uniform. So this is it. So but you see, one day I have to get it to come and go down to the thing, because I have my thick quilt and stuff in there. I want to get them out.
So we'll do spring purging.
Yeah, so one day every time we just come by and cook some food and police and you.
Yeah, we'll do some spring
And I have a niece. Name we won't be mentioned. No, it's just her face she don't want to mention, right? She don't want to see her face up there. So we'll do a little spring thing for that. So these are almost done, folks. And like I said, this video is for people who want to know. We're gonna do a little short of that after both of it after we're done. But I'm doing my video because a lot of people, Debbie Doeuvers, if you can hear me, I know she's I just met her a few weeks ago, and she subscribed because they have this thing that they're for Jamaica, crime prevention.
Well, she's a new subscriber.
And she subscribed, and ever since she sent me such beautiful comments. And
thank you for your support, Debbie.
So from my niece, and this other lady, Noreen is in England, and Evelyn is in the States.
Noreen and Evelyn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Marian Mello channel down in Florida. So see,
nice.
When I'm ready to fly, England, Florida, New York, I'm coming. And you guys can come on up to Canada. Anytime you want to come to Canada, shout me out.
Who wants to see Auntie G go live on YouTube?
I try a few already.
Please comment below if you want to see some live tutorials. We can put some links down in the description on where to get your ingredients and your utensils, and Amazon links for different things. And I'm going to see if I can have my auntie have a new adventure for 2024 going live with Auntie G in Empress G TV. So please comment below, like, subscribe, and share if you agree and if you'd like to see a few live events where you can cook live with the famous Empress G.
Awesome. This is my manager here, folks, my producer, my manager. This is my producer here. So these are coming together right now, folks. So, and folks, it's best to heat them hot. Green plantain, you heat hot because that's when you really, yeah. So, folks, we're just finishing up. I turn this stove off, and this is the end of this. So we're gonna plate them, have them on. I'm just gonna move this pot here from the stove because these stoves stay heated for a long time. Okay. So let's put some. We're gonna still let it run and get to one. Oh my goodness! One over here, my whole ear is gone. It fell.
It's okay.
Okay, folks, and what we do now, we just put a little, while it's hot, put some salt on it, okay, while it's hot. And like I said, the best way is to heat it hot. So we're gonna place them on, or just leave them like that.
Leave them like that.
So folks, so this is the plantain, fried plantain, and fritters, codfish fritters, and this is Jamaican codfish fritters. And fried green plantain squeeze, and that's a good breakfast there, or even brunch or even dinner these days, folks. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please go over to Jamie Old Fire down in the grill and try to give him 100,000 subscribers, folks. He's putting out such good movies, okay? And go down to Marian Mello channel too and subscribe to their channel. And big up everybody who subscribed to the channel, everybody and people who I don't mention because, you know, 1,000 and almost 2,000 something as a lot of subscribers. So I'm just thanking everybody, and I thank my niece for, you know, coming and sharing this video with me. Okay, have anything to say?
No, just look forward to future projects, and feel free to comment what you'd like to see for 2024. And we've got a few things planned that you'll find entertaining and delightful. And yeah, we have a few adventures coming up, so stay tuned.
And if you're in Canada, people, stay warm. It's minus 21, okay? And everywhere else, have a good one, okay? Peace.